Hi folks, Southern Remarketing in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell diesel trucks. We sell lots and lots of them. We sell them only on eBay. Now that doesn't mean if you want to look at one that we have for sale, you're certainly welcome to come and we'll be tickled to show it to you. That is if you're, a serious prospect to buy it. Today, I guess we're going to list probably as nice a trucks we've had. They just don't get any nicer than this truck we're listing. Number one, and number two, vis-a-vis what you're going to be able to buy this truck for, and it's cost new, too much to even talk about, folks. You talk about a bargain, you're going to have a bargain here. If you've been looking for one of these trucks, you'll never find one like this nice for this kind of money. It's a 2015 Ford F350, 1-ton, 4-wheel drive, platinum dually. And it's got everything you can put on a truck, folks. It's got navigation, moonroof, heated, cool seats. It's got everything. We're going to show you everything about it. It's a beautiful looking truck sitting on a matching set of tires, even got the spare underneath it. The bed is as new. It's been prepped to pull a gooseneck or whatever. This truck is absolutely beautiful. I'm not going to say it's pick proof because someone will prove me wrong about that, but it's about as close to being pick proof as you're ever going to find. It's only got 113,000 miles on it, which is low miles, folks. 113,000 miles, and plus, believe me, if this was the old days when I was started in this business, it'd be showing about 13,000 miles. You go, I don't believe this thing got 13,000 miles on it. Hey, statute of limitations is out. Anyway, here it is, folks, a 2015 Platinum.
Other people were up to no good.
Yeah, not your father. 2015 Platinum, as you can see, it's got the chrome package on it. It's got alloy wheels. If there's anything you can put on a truck that this truck doesn't have, we can't find it. Come on, we're going to show it to you. It's even got chrome tow hooks. The headlights are beautiful. The paint is beautiful.
There's no peck. I don't think there's the first peck or anything on the hood. There's a little bit of bug residue on the bumper, but I'm scared to let my guy scrub too hard.
Windshield is new. Now let me tell you, this was a local trade-in at a large Ford dealership. It went through their service department, so it's been serviced, oil change, and all that. It's ready to go. Local truck, you can see here, absolutely no rust. No kids had it out trying to tear up Daddy's truck. You can see how little, it doesn't show anywhere at all on the kick panels. In here, the leather shows nowhere. You can look at it here. Moonroof. Navigation,
garage door opener. I'll show all the interior on the test drive.
It's got a backup camera. I don't know of any
power pedals. See them moving in.
You can see the carpet here. It's as new in here. It's never been in the mud. Never been a work truck.
Automatic headlights. It's got power folding mirrors on both sides, and they're heated. It's got memory seats. Even the wood on the top of the steering wheel is perfect. I mean, this thing has obviously been on the highway since it was new. It hadn't been on a work site or
made 3 or 4
a farm truck.
Because I'm telling you, folks, it shows no paintwork at all. You can see here, that's always the trick. Fender flares are not skinned and bruised. Look here.
Southern truck, no rust. It's got, you can lock them with the key, but it's got these storage compartments underneath the seats, behind the seats, if I can finagle it. It's got the factory subwoofer system. It's got your rear climate outlets, 12 volt. Also has 110 volt inverter in it with an outlet here and an outlet up front. See all the headliner just like it's supposed to be. Sliding rear window, defrost. That's the factory gooseneck and 5th wheel prep package.
There's no dings in that. I mean, the bed looks new. And I just heard you say a factory subwoofer.
Yeah.
That's what you are. You're my factory subwoofer.
Yeah.
You're on out. That's what my son.
You do far more woofing than I do.
your son the attorney? And I'm gonna go, no, he's my subwoofer. But look under here, folks.
It's got the extra leaf spring for the tow package.
Spares under it.
We hadn't detailed in the wheel wells or anything.
Well,
it's
we
just how
haven't
it came
detailed anything
in.
because if we let our boys clean it up, you wouldn't recognize it. We'd never be able to sell it. The bed is just truly pretty amazing. They've never used this bed in any way that I can tell.
Got the chrome tie-down hooks for the tow, for the chrome package, the chrome exhaust tip.
You can look down the side here. It's just this is a beautiful truck, folks. It has a great stance. This black paint with all this chrome on it just stands out. All the wood trim on the inside is beautiful.
And this is a Platinum Ultimate with the heated rear seats as well.
My God, heated rear seats.
Even the kids can.
We could use, no, I can't say
Oh. You get mad at me when I make jokes like that.
You know what I mean.
You thought about it.
Well, I may have thought about it, but
it's got all the manuals, got the spare tire key.
And all that. Once again, you can look here, folks, and see that it's never been on a job site, never been a work truck, never been in the mud. I can't imagine. It was just somebody's truck that they was proud of, took care of it, and they had to be proud of it because they probably paid $80,000 for it. F350 Platinum.
Now this
Fire stroke.
Is that really dark gray or black?
It's black, isn't it? It says it's dark gray.
Well, I was just looking.
Well,
I'll have that what Ford calls it in the picture. It looks black to me, but I don't want somebody to get mad and say, "Well, it's dark gray." So,
folks, we're going to have a reserve on this that you won't believe. It's so low.
I'm going to try it no reserve one time, and
okay,
maybe I'll get a good bidder.
Let me make my disclaimer here because I answered 5 or 6 emails this morning. I don't know why you're going to do it, but anyhow, we're going to run this no reserve. Run it no reserve. We hope somebody buys it. Now, it will hit, it will get up there, and at the last minute, about 3/4 of the time, the past 2 or 3 years, folks, they've about put us out of business. We'll have someone with no feedback, no intentions of buying a truck with a last second bid, something ignorant, and we'll lose all of our good buyers. We'll send second chance offers out. Then everybody thinks that you've been bidding, shill bidding, which we don't allow. So we're going to run this no reserve. If in fact in a week or so you watch this video and it's got a reserve on it, don't email us and tell us, hey, you said there's no reserve. Now, telling you, we don't redo these videos. They cost hundreds of dollars and they take hours and hours and hours. So if the no reserve doesn't work, then we'll run it with if we get a deadbeat bidder, because it's going to bring, we're going to sell it for whatever it brings. But like I say, if we have to run it again, it will be with a reserve, so we'll know who we're talking to. All that said, this is a grand truck, folks, and when I say grand, I mean truly a grand truck. It's got everything that I can think of and Dan can think of that you can put on a truck. It's a 2015 F350 turbo diesel. Got the good diesel engine. What is it?
6.7.
6.7 engine. It's got everything. It's a platinum.
You gotta say it right. It's platinum.
Platinum. It's got moonroof, navigation, heated and cooled seats, folded. It just got everything. The chrome package. There's no dings, pings. The glass is perfect. The lines on it are perfect. The tires are good. The spares on it, it's just that kind of truck.
There's one little scratch on the front bumper. Let me point it out. So nobody gets mad at me.
Well, you can always find that down on these vacancies. But anyway, this is a great truck, folks. It's going to be a great price. If you've been looking for one of these trucks, try to buy this one. You'll be real tickled you did. Dan's going to, of course, do a test drive. You'll like everything about it. It runs and drives perfect. If you come to pick it up, if you're the winning bidder, trust me, you'll be happy. And if you decide to ship it, you'll be more than pleased when you see it. It will exceed your expectations. A great
Your
truck.
wildest dreams will be met.
2015 Ford F350 4-wheel drive Platinum. Thanks so much for watching our video. We do appreciate it. very much. Look forward to visiting with you about the truck and seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive, but before I do, just want to show you under the hood and point a few things out. First of all, we don't clean under hoods. This is just how it came in. We don't scrub, we don't polish or anything. And what that tells you, and what you can take away from that is, this truck has seen little, if any, time in the mud and off-road and stuff, because when they have these bare aluminum parts like this hose covering and this, they get this brown patina that you cannot clean off. And you can tell this doesn't have any of that. This is just how it came into us. So you can see how clean it is. But the main thing I want to show you is, you can see, I can take the oil cap off, no blow-by. Now I don't even see any smoke for that matter, but smoke is not a big deal as long as it's not puffing. A lot of people confuse smoke with blow-by. Smoke is not blow-by. See, I set the cap down on the filler, it doesn't blow off. If that cap were to blow off, then the truck would have blow-by. This one has none. And all blow-by is engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. And it's not necessarily the sign of a bad engine, but it's just a sign of wear, and this one doesn't have any. So now I'm gonna hop in, we'll take you for a spin. Okay, now we're in the truck. Let me show you a few things. It's got Bluetooth. You can add your phone and do everything hands-free, like hit a button, say call mom or whatever. It's all automatic. You got navigation, Sirius satellite radio, which is still activated. So I don't know how long it's going to stay activated, probably till whoever traded in realizes their credit card's still getting billed for it, and then they're going to turn it off. But in the meantime, you got free Sirius. One cool thing I love about these newer trucks is this travel link, and what it does when you got a destination in, it will monitor the traffic along the way, and if there's an accident or something, it can reroute you. It's got weather, which I don't know if they've got it turned on. Well, maybe they do. But it'll overlay like storms and stuff. You can see the weather all overlaid over the map, which is really, really cool. Also, got a backup camera, and when you're backing up, it's really handy. Got the parking assist. Here's your sunglasses holder, controls for the sliding rear window. You can see back there working. Garage door opener, moon roof. I'm going to shut that. Now we'll run it down the street. You'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the very, very worst roads in the city of Jackson. So even though the video may come out a little shaky, rest assured the truck itself has an excellent ride and drive. It does not ride like you would expect a four-wheel drive dually to ride. And one other thing you can take away from all these bumps and potholes and everything else I'm running over is that this truck is quiet. There's no clunks from the front end, no groans, no thuds or any of that stuff. Just the usual you'd expect, but there's nothing out of the ordinary. Windshield, excellent shape. I do not see any pecks or cracks whatsoever. It even still says Super Duty on the top. Got the Ford logo down on the bottom. You can see it was just been through the shop at the Ford dealer. They put a fresh oil change on it. I mean, literally 400 miles ago. So you've got 4,500 miles left of oil change, and that's the key to these newer diesel engines. You got to keep them serviced, and you got to use Ford filters. You can't use aftermarket filters. Ford will not release the patent on their filter designs. So if you go to the Quick Lube and have them slap a Fram filter in it or some crap, it's not doing any filtering. So you're just asking for trouble. If you keep it serviced, change the oil every 5,000 miles, change the fuel filters every other oil change, and use Motorcraft filters, these things can run forever. Now, one thing I do want to point out, this truck is stock. The stock air filter, stock intake, stock exhaust. It hasn't been deleted, hasn't been tuned. But if you're interested in that, call me. 601-376-9869. There are quite a few options available as far as all that goes. You can pick up miles per gallon on these 15s and newer. They have bigger turbos and bigger injectors, so they're a lot more efficient than the older ones, and you can crank them up. Although stock's 440 horsepower, that's plenty of horsepower, but you can turn them up as high as 640. So if you're interested, like I said, call me and I'll discuss the options that are available. But we're going to sell it just like it is, since you know, in case it goes somewhere with emissions testing and all that. But to be honest, I drive a 16 F350, and these, unlike the old 6.4s where you got to delete them because you pick up 5 or 6 miles per gallon, these new ones use that fluid, and you know, I have to fill up my fluid tank maybe every couple months, if that. I mean, it's not very often. So unless you're towing, then you know, it's a little more often, but just average driving, you don't really have to worry about it. So it's not that big a deal. If you're not deleted, don't sweat it. I mean, you might pick up 1, maybe 2 miles per gallon, and you can pick up some horsepower, and that's basically it. But just call me. I can discuss all that at length. I'm not going to talk about it for 30 minutes on the video, but if you want to fly in, drive this truck home, you can. I would not hesitate to load my family up in it and drive it absolutely anywhere. It is just the right kind of truck, issue free. Everything works on it. Don't know of anything on it that doesn't work just like it should. And you know, we try and nitpick these trucks as best we can, because we know most of our customers are buying sight unseen, and I don't want to risk bad feedback over something silly. So if I'm under describe it, don't let that turn you off on the truck. Not intentional, it's just like I said, most people buy from us sight unseen. Although if you want to fly in, we'll pick you up at no extra charge. You can hop in and drive wherever. But if you're like most of our customers, you may not have several days to spend driving or flying home. And then I cannot believe that billboard. Driving or flying home, and driving, or excuse me, let me back up. You may not have time to spend several days flying or driving in and then driving home. So with that being said, if you're interested in shipping and you look around at these shipping estimates online, don't let those prices scare you off, because odds are we can beat the average quote by up to 50%. And the reason we can do that is most of these places aren't actually shippers, they're just brokers. And they'll charge you hundreds of dollars and call it a deposit, but really all it is their broker's fee. Because all the actual brokers and shippers use this one website that's not open to the public called Central Dispatch for arranging loads. And we have jumped through the many hoops and paid the many thousands and thousands of dollars to be on there ourselves, so we can offer our customers wholesale rates on shipping. So like I said, if you're interested, shoot me a text or email with the truck you're interested in and the zip code of where it's going, and I'll get you a good ballpark figure on shipping. And if you're anywhere near Dallas or Houston or Atlanta or pretty much anywhere in the state of Florida, then I can get you a real good deal on shipping. How good of a deal just depends on how much of a hurry you're in. The average time from when we post one for shipment is 3 to 5 days. Although we've had them picked up as soon as the same day, and you know, sometimes it takes a week or two. It just varies. And if you're not in a hurry, we'll try and get it done cheaper and catch somebody with an empty spot on the trailer that can grab it. Or if you are in a hurry, we'll post it for a little more and, you know, make it worth somebody's while to detour through Jackson to pick it up. So you can just call me if you have any questions about how that works. But basically, we don't charge a markup or deposit or anything. You pay us for the truck, we post it for shipment, find somebody to haul it for you, and when they drop it off, you pay them directly cash for the shipping. So that way, you know, you're paying actual shipping we're not getting anything out of it. It's just a free service to our customers. Although, even if you're not one of our customers, we'll do it for 50 bucks. But we'd rather, of course, you buy from us and we'll do it for free. So anyway, if you have any questions about this truck, give me a call. Like I said, my number is 601-376-9869. Be glad to talk to you about the truck, or doing a deletes, or any questions about price and want to make an offer or any of that. Just give me a call and I'll go over everything with you. One other thing I want to show you while we're still rolling, you can see absolutely no warning lights, no service lights, none of that. And I like to show the dash after we've been driving a while, because you know it's easy to kill a light and say, oh look, no lights. But if there's a problem and you haven't fixed it, then as soon as you go to driving, that light's going to come right back on. So we like to show it after we've been driving a minute, so you can see there really are no warning lights lit. And I almost forgot, you can see these trucks have a lot of cool stuff on the dash. And you can see it'll show you your steering angle, your inclination. It'll show you the trailer controls, show your oil temp, trans temp, compass heading, just all kinds of cool stuff. And plus, you see, it's on D right now. You can pull it down to manual and shift this truck manually. Or you can leave it in D, and like say you're towing a heavy trailer, lock out 6th gear. See how 6 just disappeared, lock out 5th. Or maybe you're in stop and go traffic. Lock it all the way out to 1st so it's not shifting back and forth. Or just leave them all activated and it'll shift normally. It's got the little plus minus here for shifting, got the tow haul. And these 15s have the exhaust brake on them too. The older ones didn't have that. Automatic shift, 4-wheel drive, tow command, upfitter switches, got your inverter. Oh yeah, over here, heated steering wheel, heated seats, air conditioned front seats, got all that too. So anyway, if you have any questions, give me a call, 601-376-9869. Otherwise, we appreciate you watching the video and hearing everything we have to say about the truck. And we look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.